Billy Fletcher has always been known as someone who wouldn't intentionally hurt anyone, so who could have left him beaten and lying in a pool of blood? The shocking attack came just after Tate reportedly arrived moments too late to witness Billy and Dawn Taylor nearly sharing a kiss. Joe had already grown suspicious that there was still something between Billy and Dawn, especially after seeing how jealous she had become over Billy's romance with Gabby Thomas. But could those suspicions have driven him to violence? Caleb Milligan was fully aware of the near kiss, and when Joe confronted him about his illegal car parts operation, Caleb retaliated by revealing exactly what he had seen between Billy and Dawn. Furious, Joe immediately promised revenge. Shortly afterwards, Dawn left Billy a voicemail, and before long, Billy was discovered badly beaten. Carrie and Jai stumbled across Billy's injured body at the depot, with Jai quickly calling for an ambulance. Instead of focusing on Billy, Carrie rushed to hide the counterfeit goods stored at the depot. Billy's family and friends were later informed that he had suffered a brain bleed. A detective investigating the incident soon arrived and stated that he believed Billy had been deliberately attacked. Caleb wasted no time informing the detective that Joe had a clear motive after learning about Billy and Dawn's almost kiss. Later at the hospital, Joe insisted to Dawn that he was completely innocent. However, his claims appeared questionable when the detective arrived and arrested him on suspicion of causing grievous bodily harm. Episodes airing soon reveal that Billy's condition remains critical. After spending the night in custody, Joe is questioned by police. If Billy fails to regain consciousness, DS Byrne could decide to pursue manslaughter or even murder charges, despite Joe continuing to deny any involvement. Elsewhere, Gabby learns the truth that Billy and Dawn shared a kiss. If Billy survives and regains consciousness, one thing appears certain: his relationship with Gabby seems to be over. But if Billy wakes up and identifies Joe as the man who attacked him, the consequences could be enormous. His testimony could also have a major impact on Dawn's upcoming exit from the village. Casey Al-Shaksi has opened up about Serena Sugden's future in Emmerdale, teasing what's ahead for her growing relationship with Robert Sugden, while revealing that another dangerous secret is set to complicate her life. Serena first appeared when Charity Dingle was at her lowest, struggling to cope after being raped by Dr. Todd. Showing compassion and understanding, Serena listened as Charity revealed the trauma she had suffered, including the blackmail she had faced and the truth about baby Layla's parentage. At the time, Charity believed their paths would never cross again and had no idea that Serena was actually related to Sarah Sugden and Robert Sugden. After settling in the village, Serena quickly found herself on the wrong side of Aaron Dingle, who remained wary because of his previous experience with another long-lost Sugden relative, John Sugden. Speaking about Serena's efforts to win Aaron over, Casey explained that Serena keeps trying to build a friendship despite repeatedly being pushed away. She said Serena genuinely cares about Robert and wants Aaron to accept her, but she refuses to give up, joking that Serena is like an irritating rash that always comes back, no matter how hard someone tries to get rid of it. Casey also revealed she has seen fans praising the chemistry between Serena and Robert, with many saying it feels as though they've always been close family members. According to the actress, the bond viewers are seeing now reflects the genuine affection between the cousins, although she hinted their relationship could become even stronger over time. She explained that Serena and Robert care deeply for one another, comparing their connection to relatives who may spend years apart but instantly reconnect because they are family. Casey added that Robert's love for Serena remains strong, although she admitted there would naturally be consequences if Serena ever crossed a serious line. Away from her family ties, Serena's mysterious interest in Home Farm continues to raise questions. Although the USB stick she previously stole failed to provide the information she wanted, Serena refuses to abandon her mission and soon breaks into Home Farm once again. During the burglary, she unexpectedly comes face to face with Steve, an old associate of Kev Townsend. Casey insisted Serena is not intimidated by anyone, including home farm owner Kim Tate. She explained that Serena's policing background has given her plenty of confidence, adding that she can personally relate because she also practices kickboxing. Discussing Serena's encounter with Steve, Casey revealed Serena initially tries to bluff her way through the situation by claiming she lives at home farm while awkwardly hiding the gloves she's wearing. Because she had already noticed signs of a break-in, Serena expected someone else might already be inside the house. However, after Steve attacks Ross Barton, Serena faces a difficult choice between helping Ross or escaping before anyone discovers she was there. Casey said Serena briefly weighs up the consequences of being caught before ultimately deciding to protect herself and flee the scene. She explained that Serena desperately wants to avoid drawing attention to herself or facing awkward questions from her family, so distancing herself from Steve seems like the safest option. Serena made her debut in the village last month when she unexpectedly found Charity beside a lake. She had stopped nearby while looking for somewhere to use the toilet, but accidentally startled Charity, who was emotionally shattered after Dr. Todd's sexual assault. When Serena approached to offer help, Charity instinctively lashed out and struck her. Despite the difficult first meeting, Charity soon trusted Serena enough to reveal everything about Dr. Todd's abuse and the secret surrounding baby Layla. Serena listened carefully and encouraged Charity to report Dr. Todd's blackmail to the police, believing it could strengthen the case against her and help secure a conviction. After saying an emotional goodbye to Charity, Serena got back into her car. Before setting off, she pulled up directions to Emmerdale village on her phone, and the following day she arrived there. While visiting the cafe, Serena overheard Vanessa Woodfield mentioning Emmerdale Farm. Remembering Robert Sugden's address, she decided to make her way there. For reasons that remain unclear, Serena let herself into the home shared by Robert and Aaron Dingle without permission. She was soon discovered by Sarah Sugden, who was speaking to Robert on the phone while searching the house for a gift for baby Layla. Although Sarah was shocked to find a stranger inside the property, Serena quickly introduced herself and explained who she was. Ever since the character was announced, viewers have been eager to find out exactly how Serena is connected to Robert, Sarah, and the wider Sugden family. Sarah had never met Serena before and was surprised when the newcomer claimed that Robert was her cousin. Serena then explained that her grandfather was the cousin of Robert's father, confirming that she and Robert are in fact distant cousins. It was soon revealed that Serena and Sarah had last seen each other at Jackie's wedding, back when Sarah was a young child receiving treatment for cancer. More about Serena Sugden's family connection. A few weeks after Serena made her debut, actress Casey Al-Shaksi used Instagram to explain exactly how Serena is related to Robert Sugden and the rest of the Sugden family. To clear up any confusion among viewers, Casey revealed that Serena is the great-granddaughter of Edward Sugden. When Emmerdale first launched in 1972, the opening episode featured the funeral of Jacob Sugden. Jacob and Edward were brothers. Since Jacob was the father of Jack Sugden, who later became Robert's father, Serena and Robert are technically second cousins once removed. However, because that family connection is rather complicated, the pair simply refer to each other as cousins. Since arriving in the village, Serena has encountered several obstacles as she tries to settle into her new life. She has repeatedly found herself having to convince the people around her that she is nothing like John Sugden, whose actions left many residents deeply suspicious of another long-lost member of the Sugden family. Emmerdale is broadcast on ITV1 every weekday at 8 p.m. Episodes are also available to watch from 7 a.m. on ITVX and YouTube.